Hey guys, guess who's fucking back? After being accused of being a child molester and also for drawing inappropriate content, including children, they are back. And they're back and without consequence or anything. You know, I mean, they came back and right after they said that they were gonna kill themselves and they did a it's real Minecraft B hours animation, you know that they're really serious about about being in the hospital whenever. Oh yeah, they changed their name. I forgot. Hyojin to Squizzy. Wow. Okay. So anyways, so they left and they came back after saying on Twitter they tried to kill themselves, that they were in the hospital, which they did not do. They did not do that, obviously, because if they did do that, okay, let me try to find it. Hyojin. Fallen for a punk duck. Uh-oh. So they left. They left. So they left Pyrocynical. They posted about how they were gonna kill themselves. And then they come back. They come back. They come back and post something. Let me find it. They post something about how it's real Minecraft B hours. And now I'm here. I'm here right now. Listen, I'm here. I'm just finding out that they came back. And it's been 2 months. And they, th okay, imagine it like this. So, if a guy who's great at animation, a guy who's great at animation, he he has a secret Twitter account where he draws porn with him and other super young guys. And then he gets exposed for it. And then he says that he is in the hospital because he killed himself. Then he came back and he kept doing it without being canceled or anything. Okay, so now imagine it if it was another male, because the first one, yeah, you still wouldn't care about it. But let's say if it was a male who was great at animation, who was straight, who was drawing himself fucking young girls, like really young girls, from ages 8 to 10, on another Twitter account, and then people found out about it. And then he comes back saying that he's in the hospital because he tried to commit suicide because for some reason they nobody called the police on this person saying that oh yeah they were drawing inappropriate stuff like that. I mean it's fine if you draw inappropriate stuff like that if you want and if it's legal, but if it's illegal and you're doing I mean it's not I don't approve of you drawing hentai or shit. I mean, that's like something that's like, nah. I mean, I would feel I would have a worse opinion about you if you did do that. But if you're doing it about children, then it's like, oh yeah, you're not a good person in my eyes. Okay, so back to the story. A young man, I mean, like somebody in the 20s draws porn of them and a 15-year-old girl doing something bad, and then they got caught doing it. they would not be they would not still be here to be making videos. They would be in prison like this person should be in right now. They should be in prison for making explicit content on another Twitter account with them and another person who's under the age. May I remind you? And guess what? This person right here he talked about how Slazo was so bad and how Slazo was the most fucking horrible person for what they did to Shay. And you know what she does? She draws porn of her and way younger girls. And she got away with it. And then whenever she got called out for it, she fake kills herself. And then after that, people are fucking screaming and shouting about how fucking about how oh man that doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter if she drew her, her and way younger like 13 to like I think the youngest that she drew was an 11-year-old girl and her. Doesn't matter if she did that because she almost killed herself, dude. Yeah, it does matter. It doesn't matter if you tried to kill out, even if you failed to kill yourself because you got called out on being a pervert. That does not matter. You still were called out for being a pervert and for drawing stuff like that. How this person, I'm still baffled as to why this person is still on this platform making videos. I sincerely am. Because she is not psychologically fit to be on here. Uh, Based on her tweets and stuff, she almost killed her dog. You know that? She almost murdered her fucking dog. She did was in a video call, and just for kicks, she threw her dog at the side of the wall, and you could hear it whimper. It wasn't in a video, but somebody talked about it, and there were also DMs about it, and she confirmed it. So, ooh, oh no, that's bad. That's actually pretty horrible. You should not have done that. And I mean, I've done some horrible stuff in calls, like I've pretended to shoot outside my window with an air gun, and I pretended to shoot a gun. I have pretended to do a lot of bad things. But nothing amounts to the amount of stuff that you've done for attention. You've dated fucking, let's see, you were an e-girl. I mean, yes, you still are an girl, and you dated Pyrocynical just for the attention on Twitter. And after you got that attention, you broke up with him. You broke up with him, and then you said some bad shit about him on Twitter, even though you just randomly wanted to leave him for no reason. I mean, like, there was no indication of why you wanted to leave him, and then you just fucking left him. You sincerely just left him. And he was like, "Why?" And he's like, and then you're like, "'Cause I don't feel like being with you anymore." And you didn't elaborate on why you didn't want to be with him or anything. But that's besides the point. She's back. She's here to make porn of her and little children again. Thank Christ, guys. Thank you. Thank you all for making why we could not have done this without Twitter, because without them, this person would probably be behind bars. But Twitter's just so nice and so caring that they put someone who drew child pornography, who drew it, who didn't take pictures or anything. She drew child pornography. She drew that shit and put it on another Twitter so then she wouldn't get called out on it. And now she also did while she was dating Pyrocynical, she drew explicit pictures with her. And quite, and guess what? Pyro didn't even care because he's a cuck like that, and because Kyojin just cannot cannot figure out who she wants to be with right now. If I were dating Kyojin, I would not be dating her anymore because of the stuff that she's done. If I had the chance to date her, I'd be like, "Nah, son, that's not happening." It would never work out between us. And if we did date, then I would figure out soon enough that she was a crazy bitch, and not knowing. I mean, if I didn't know that she had done any of this stuff, and we somehow began dating, then I would soon enough find out that she was a crazy bitch and fucking leave her ass. Just like I did with Cheyenne, just like I did with Ranch. And yes, Ranch, I'm saying that you crazy. You crazy in the head because you were dating someone who was like 6 years older than you while you were dating me. And that's crazy. And you let them say inappropriate stuff to you, and that was bad. But that's not what we're talking about. This person's bad. They're back. They said that they killed themselves, that they were in the hospital, and they drew explicit pictures of them and somebody else. That's it. I'm gonna leave now.